All right. So we're going to start by just getting centered. So just have your feet flat on the floor, allow your eyes to close. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Just making any adjustments to be comfortable here for a couple minutes. Feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair, like grounding points the body, and all of the experiences that you're having in your body. Before we change anything, before we move anything, just seeing how things are. Notice your breath in your body expanding and contracting. Might be a big breath or a smaller breath. Just notice it. Noticing how you feel energetically in this moment. You might feel tired, you might feel restless, you might feel calm, or somehow all of that all at once. How do you feel energetically? And then noticing your mind as well. How is your mind today? Does it feel like it's moving at 1,000 miles an hour? Does it feel like it's moving slowly? Does it feel focused? Does it feel distracted? Not judging any of that, just noticing how is the mind? How is your system in this moment? And if there's anything that your system needs from this practice, just opening yourself up to the possibility of receiving that. Maybe you're sore, maybe you just need some nervous system regulation, and then we'll take care of all that. So when you're ready, take a deeper, fuller breath. Allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself back slowly. I'll slide back into camera view. It's magic. All right, so go ahead and slide forward to the edge of your seat and have your feet and knees about hip width apart, heel stacking underneath your knees. Just a nice, stable, erect stance. You want to make sure you're not leaning back at all or collapsing into the lower back. And have your arms down by your sides. And with your inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and overhead, reach up. And then exhale, release the arms down. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, reach up. And exhale, bring the arms down. And this just helps with posture. It helps to wake you up a little bit. Keep going. Helps with circulation. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, down. Couple more times. Reach up and release. Reach up. And then exhale, release on down. Great. Then take your left arm up and overhead, just the left side. And with your right hand, reach up and grab a hold of the left wrist and traction the left arm toward the ceiling, feeling more length on that left side. And then keeping your left hip grounding to the chair, just turn the rib cage just gently to the right. So we're not collapsing into the hip here. It's really just the rib cage dials a little bit to the right, feeling space between the ribs. And breathe. Good. Then inhale, come up. Let the arms come down for a moment before we do the other side. Notice sensation. And then we'll balance that out. Take the right arm into the air. With the left hand, reach up and grab the wrist. Traction the right arm toward the ceiling first. Feeling length on that right side. And then keeping that right hip grounding. Again, dial just the rib cage to the left. Feeling length along the right side. Deep breaths here. Good. Then inhale, come up, and exhale, release the arms on, down. Good. These are great ones to do, especially if you've been sitting a long time and you feel your posture collapsing. It just brings everything back into alignment. Now, for the next one, I'll demonstrate by turning sideways, but you can keep facing forward. Just want you to see my spine, but still sitting tall, hands on your lap. With the inhale, you're going to take your shoulder blades together, turn the chest, and look up. That's your inhale. With your exhale, you're going to round the upper back and look down at your lap, feeling the shoulder blades separate. This movement's happening from the mid spine upwards. Keep your lower back where it's at. So inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round the back, look down. Let's just keep going. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round the back, look down. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. Keep going on your own breath. Now, this upper region of the spine can get really tight when we sit for long periods of time. These muscles tightening, getting stuck. And so it's okay if you feel a little soreness in the upper back or in the chest as you do this. We're helping to move that tension out. Good. A couple more times. Open inhale. Round the back exhale. Good. Then open the chest. Please stay. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Head falls back gently. Chest is opening. Deep breaths. Relax your jaw. Good. Then around the upper back, look down. Feel the shoulder blades separate. The head drops. A little bit of a tractioning on the neck here. Again, breathing deeply. Good. Then inhale, come to a neutral spine. Drop the shoulders down. Feel sensation. Good. Now, another region of the body that gets a little not fun when we sit for long periods of time is the core. So lower back, front abdomen. This next one's about bringing engagement back to those regions of the body. So watch me do it once or twice and then join me. With your inhale, you'll lift your arms up and overhead. With the exhale, you'll extend both arms forward, palms up like you're holding onto a tray. And at the same time, you're going to lean away from the tray. And then inhale, you'll lift up. And then exhale, you'll lean back. And we're just going to do that several times, engaging the abdominal muscles. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, present your tray and lean away from it. Keeping the back flat, inhale, sit up. Exhale again, lean back, presenting your tray. Inhale, lift up. A couple more times, leaning back, lifting up, leaning back, lifting up. Let's do two more. Lean back, lift up. Last one, lean back and stay. Drag the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the back flat. Don't tuck the tail. Feel a little shaky, shaky. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sit up. And then exhale, bring the arms on down. Good. Feel sensation, little fire building at the core. We're going to do a little bit more work to bring some energy to the core, but to do that, we're going to stand up. So go ahead and do that. Move your chair off to the side. We will be using it here in a little bit, so you can have it nearby, but just have it there. I'm gonna turn my camera up a little bit so you can see all of me. One day I'll get a camera that is a wider lens, but until then, we're going to do this. All right. So standing tall with your feet underneath your hips, bring your hands onto your hips. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bring your right knee up and towards your chest, and then exhale, put it down. And then left knee up and down. Exhale, knee up, inhale down. And just keep going from side to side, exhaling as you draw the knee up and inhaling as you put it down. Now, how fast you go is up to you. If you want to create some more vitality, like wake up your system a little bit, you might want to go a little bit faster. Either way, you're going to feel a slight crunch at the core as you bring the knee up as high as it'll go. It's okay if it's only a couple of inches. All right? Side to side. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more, that's up to you. You can take the arms overhead and reach up as you do this. It creates more length in the front body, helping to emphasize that crunching feeling at the lower abdomen. Building some vitality here. Couple more times. Side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet down, bring the arms down. Again, feel that engagement here. We're pumping blood to the pelvis and to the lower back, the abdomen, singular, and also some circulation to the hips and the legs. And so to help bring a little bit more circulation to the hips, which also get really tired when we sit for too long, we're going to do what I call hip rollouts. Now, you could do this in a balancing posture, but we're not really trying to balance right now. We're trying to work out the hips. So you can use your chair or something nearby that you can hold on to stabilize you as you work with one leg lifting. All right. And so bring your right hand onto your right hip. Left hand is holding on to whatever you want to hold on to. And bring the right knee up. Take it out to the side, place it down and around. And then lift up, roll out, down, and around. Good. We're just going to keep going in that motion and try to keep the knee bent the entire time. So side face looks like this. Out, back, up, out, back, and just keep going a little bit longer. You might really feel this in your hips, which is a good thing. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right foot to the floor. Take a moment, feel sensation, especially the difference between the two sides. Probably feels significant. And then we're going to do the other side. So just for demonstration purposes, I'll move my chair to the other side. You can move however you need to, but we'll be standing on the right leg, have the right hand holding on to something. Left hand on your left hip, grounding through that right foot. Go ahead and lift the left knee up again. And then take the left knee out, down, and then up, out, down. And just keep going in that direction and trying to feel the full range of movement for this hip socket. Again, the hips get really tight when we sit for long periods of time, and this really helps to work all that out. It's also good for lower back pain. We're going to go for just a little bit longer here. You might notice that one side feels tighter than the other. That's, well, normal. I know it's not always ideal. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left foot to the floor. Whew, feel sensation. Good, good. All right, so we're going to keep using this chair or the thing you're holding on to. It could be a desk or a table. We're going to do some squats because, again, we want to get some circulation down to the lower body, which kind of gets stagnant when we sit for long periods of time. So we've worked out the hips a little bit, but this will also help to get circulation to the knees and the ankles as well. So go ahead and stand and face your chair about arm's length away so you can still hold on to it. Your feet are stacking underneath your hips here. And when we come into the squat, just a couple of things here. When we come into the squat, you don't want to buckle the knees at all. All right. You want to keep the knees guiding out over the toes. All right. Now we're ready. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bend your knees. Feel your hips sink back. Front of the knees kind of guiding over the toes. Then inhale, stand up. We're going to do that a few more times. Bend the knees, hips sink back. Inhale, come up. Squatting down and lift. Squatting down and lift. Let's do a couple more. Squatting down and lift. Squatting down and lift. Last one, we're going to hold it. Sinking down, only going as far as you feel comfortable in your own body. Chest is lifting. Breathe. Don't clench your teeth. 3, 2, and 1. Standing up. Good. Feel, feel, feel. You might want to move just a little bit closer to your chair, still having it face away from you, holding on to the back. And we're going to roll up onto our tippy toes and back down a few times, all right? So holding on with the inhale, lift the heels, roll up, and then with control, bring the heels back down. That's the hard part. Inhale, rolling up, feel the thighs squeezing together, and exhale down. Okay, keep going. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Again, the thighs squeezing together helps to give you more lift and stabilize the joints as well. Rolling up and down. Just a few more times. And down. Rolling up. Rolling down. And the last one, let's stay up for a little while, all right? Roll up onto the tops of your toes, or the balls of your feet, I should say. Not the tops of your toes. Feel the thighs squeezing toward one another. 3, 2, and then with control, 1, exhale, release the hips, or sorry, the heels. So many body parts. The heels back down. Good. All right. And then to end our practice, I'll ask you to please have a seat back in your chair once more. I have to move my camera again. Bringing that down a little bit. Yeah, let's sit down. Good. Now, earlier we had the heel stacking underneath the knees. Now I'll ask you just to take the feet just a little bit wider apart, toes pointing outward about 45 degrees. Your hands can come on top of your knees. I have the fingers pointing inward, and this allows your elbows to be leveraged here to help you both go down and come back up. But we're just going to go down to start. So hands above the knees. Go ahead and hinge at the hips. And just allow your body to fold as far forward between the legs as you would like. Feel the head drop. Now, if it feels like it's too much, that just means you went too far. Back up a little bit. Feel yourself fold. Again, the head releasing. Feeling the stretch in the lower back, maybe in the hips. Feeling your breath steady, calm. Just another breath or two here. This exercise is wonderful for helping with anxiety or restlessness, or anytime you just feel yourself need to calm down a little bit. And so be gentle with yourself as you inhale, sit up. Allow the eyes to close as you do so. Just feel inward for a moment. What do you feel? And remembering that these exercises are tools for you to use in your own wellness. If something felt good or important, put it in your pocket, save it for later. You might need it. Taking a deeper, fuller breath. Allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself on back. And thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful. Hope you feel better. Look forward to seeing you again soon.